Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is the Edmonton Oilers versus the San Jose Sharks. They are in San Jose. It's the second of the road trip, and they're looking to take a win and climb the standings past the LA Kings into second place in the division with 87 points. So, in net, we've got Mike Smith starting again. Koskinen's coming off of a non-COVID related illness, so he's back in. Skinner heads back to the Condors, where he gets some, much needed play time. Don't want him sitting on the bench the whole time because he is the Oilers' future. Now, Leon Draisaitl also out. And you know what? I think this is a good thing. You've got an injured guy, your team's on a roll, you're doing well. You can do and be successful without Draisaitl in the lineup. So you know what? Give him that rest. Try to steal a few without him there so his injury heals quick and he can be back for the playoffs. This game gets off to, a quick pace. And it's the Sharks that are pouring on the pressure against the Oilers at the beginning of the game. Now, the first period is back and forth. It's tight, but Edmonton is kind of hanging on. We're getting a couple chances. There's, line mates and line adjustments happening. So, you got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins playing on that second line with Yamamoto and Hyman. And then you've got Shore drawing in as that third line center with McLeod in the fourth. Shore hasn't played very much. He takes a penalty late in the first period. And on that power play, San Jose scores. It's Tomas Hertl, and he plows it by Smith. And you're like, it's that 1-0 deficit that we're used to as Oilers fans. We've seen them come back from it before, but you want them to be able to battle back from it and not kind of, give up. So you're kind of sitting there like Mike Smith's making some good saves, but bad penalty to take. Shore, bad penalty. Good God, paid for it dearly. 1-0. That's how the first period starts. Excited to see what the second brings. Second period hits, and Edmonton turns on the gas a little bit more. They're putting the pedal to the metal, and, it's back and forth. We get a power play chance here, kill off another penalty there. They even up the shots in the period, and they end it with a power play that they don't score on, but it carries into the third. Honestly, this is a pretty quick second period that flies by and not much help happens. There's no scoring. It's kind of a boring second to watch, in my opinion. But when we get into the third period, that's when things started to really pick up, especially at the end. Edmonton takes a penalty. It's Kulak. He heads to the box, frustrated, and you know what? The Oilers come on strong in the penalty kill. Looks like the Sharks are trying to kill off an Edmonton power play, and coming down, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the wing tries to center to Zach Hyman. Defenseman pokes in, gets the puck to Hyman. Hyman gets it over to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who buries it, shorthanded goal, ties the game up at 1. Unbelievable new life the Oilers have in this game. Unreal. The Sharks do come back, though. They start to pour on the pressure. Mike Smith makes a sliding save in anticipation that the puck's going to make it there. It's not. It's blocked. It's cleared. But he gets up. He, a little gingerly, looks like he's hurt. Maybe his leg, his groin. I don't know. He's stretching out at the break. They have a little bit of time with TD4s, the trainer, coming out to check on him. And you're like, oh, God. Smith is finally starting to play well, and he's injured again. What is going on? They can't get a win in that regard. Smith has had an awful year in terms of injury, and he starts playing great, and this happens. But he stays in the game. Game ends 1-1 in regulation, we're going to overtime. Well, Edmonton gets a chance. Sharks make the stop. Sharks come down. Same thing. Smith makes a stop, but sweeps the puck up ice, racing for it's Connor McDavid. He beats his guy naturally. He's the fastest guy in the league. Unreal. And dekes out James Reimer. Goes glove hand up. Scores. He's rifling through, pointing to Mike Smith. Nice pass, buddy. And Smith is doing the same. The team emerges. Unreal. It was like playoff atmosphere. Beauty. Another 2 points. 5-game win streak. Connor McDavid gets his 106th point. And that would be his 41st goal of the year. Now, really pumped to see this. Oilers get another really important 2 points. They leapfrog the LA Kings to make it into the second spot in the Pacific Division and pull another 2 ahead of, Vegas, who's the next team in the Pacific, who I believe has 82 points at the moment. Now, Edmonton now is only 4 points behind the Calgary Flames, who seem to be sputtering out a bit. So it's going to be interesting to see what these last kind of 11 games bring for the Oilers and the standings and where everyone falls within playoff matchups. I'm excited. I want the playoffs already. I'm pumped. I'm ready for these types of weigh-ins. Anyways, I will let you go. Thank you for watching. Willy weighs in. Please like, subscribe right down there. Let us know what you think in the comments. We love the conversation, and watch the main pod with myself, Pilon, Sanjay, and Baron. And with that, I will see you Thursday night when the Oilers play another important game against the LA Kings. Unreal. Take care.